Hey, good morning, YouTube. It's Nicole. Coming back on the platform. It's Friday Eve for me. After today, I have the next 2 days off. So just coming to make a quick video. So my little topic today is I work at a place, and years ago, about 7 years ago, I encountered this young guy, young fella. He was about 12 or 13 at the time. And him and his grandma would always come in and she would buy him Lego sets. And that was before Legos were all the rage now. But they'd come in like once or twice a month, maybe every couple months, and she'd buy him a Lego set. So, he was a quiet young man. He seemed to be, well-mannered and so I just figured, just for him being a good kid, she was coming in purchasing these Lego sets. So, for a couple months, I would see them and, just notice the Legos. So one day I asked him, I said, your grandma comes in here. Well, I didn't know it was his grandma. I said, you guys come in here all the time and she buys you Legos. What do you do with them? I said, do you build them and just take them down, or do you build them and display one? He was like, no, I have a room. I was like, you have a room full of Legos that are built? And he said, yes. And I said, I got to see this. You're going to have to bring me a picture or something. And he said, okay. So during this time, years went by. I, went to different jobs. I worked 2 jobs. I came in late and left early, or, at one point I even left the company and came back. Well, like I said, this was about 6 or 7 years ago. He was about 12 or 13. So fast forward to about maybe a year ago, and this lady, she approached me. She was like, hi. And I said, hi. She's like, you probably don't remember me. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, no, lady, I don't remember you. She said, I just want to thank you for talking with my grandson. And I was like, oh, yes, okay, okay, now I remember you. She was like, I just want to thank you. Just that brief conversation that you had with my grandson, or the times that we encountered you, you were always so nice, and you took a little interest in him. And she was like, I just really appreciate it. And I was like, I didn't think nothing of it. That's something that I do, especially with little kids. Maybe they're looking, he wasn't necessarily looking sad, but he just seemed to be a quiet kid. You needed to kind of talk to him and get him out of his comfort zone a little bit. So I said, I don't think I did anything. And she was like, oh, yes, you did. She's like, you just got him out of his comfort zone a little bit, and he kind of opened up, and I just really thank you for that. And I was like, it's no problem. I was like, it was my pleasure, really. So she said, I said, well, how's he doing? She's like, oh, he's doing good. He's in college now. And I was like, what, in college? She was like, yeah. She was like, we don't live in the area, but I saw you and I just had to tell you that. And I was like, oh, well, that's really nice. I said, well, when you see him, I said, hi. And she says, he always asks about the lady at that place. We'll just say that. And so I saw her again about a month ago, and I don't remember her when I see her, because you see a lot of faces, so it didn't register me who she was. So she's standing in front of me, and she's like on her phone, and she's looking and like she's trying to pull up a picture or something. And I'm just looking at her like, who is this lady in front of me? And she had another little girl who was standing next to her. And I said, why is this lady like standing in front of me, rummaging through her phone? Well, she puts her phone in front of my face. She goes, oh, here he is. And I was like, oh. So she showed me a picture of her grandson. Needless to say, he's a big, tall, handsome boy. And he's, you know, he seems to be thriving and doing well. So I asked her what her name was, and she told me. And I asked her what his name was, and she told me. And I said, well, you know, next time you see him, tell him I said hi, and I'm, you know, proud of him that he is, you know, doing so well. So I tell that story to say, and I know this light is ridiculous on me, but I tell that story to say, you all, adults, whoever you are, who's ever watching this video, take an interest in somebody. You don't have to get to know their whole story. You just pick out one thing and you ask them about it. You know, they could be having a bad day that day, and you take something and pinpoint it and ask them about it, and you know, that just might make their day. Take an interest in a kid who looks a little lonely, or who doesn't seem to have a lot of confidence, and just, you know, just ask a simple question, and they just might open up to you. You might be the person who puts them on a path in life to be great. So, you know, just keep that in mind. It's all about being a good person. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Just do good. Just because it just makes me feel good whenever I see her and she, you know, remembers me. I don't always remember her, but it just really makes me feel good to know that I potentially made a good impression on somebody, and they have gone on and will go on to do bigger and better things. So my comment for today, my topic for today: take an interest. Doesn't hurt, could help. But that's all I have for today. I just wanted to come say hi. If you guys want to comment, please comment. I mean, I'll engage with you. If you like it, thumbs it up or whatever. But yeah, more to come in the next couple days. We'll talk about something else, something new. So until then, it costs nothing to be kind. You guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.